Okay, welcome to my Minecraft rendition of the Giant's Drink from Ender's Game. To read the rules first, um, when you're instructed to do so, press the buttons, and sometimes you're going to have to choose which button to press depending on which course of action you wish to take. Buttons decide the fate of your actions in the game. And stay along the paths that are laid out, they're there for a reason. And when you die, you will go back to the Giant's house. You can change your course of actions every time you die, and the game restarts. When you are instructed to type something, do so. For example, if you are told to type /warp book, you type that into the chat bar to move your location, and you will be notified when you have won the game. And you start out spawned on the Giant's table. You have the choice of drinking as 2 mugs, or choosing a different course of action. So to show you how these work, those are the 2 Giant's mugs, and if you choose to drink the Giant's ale, it kills you. And if you choose to drink the Giant's whiskey, it also kills you. And then you can also choose whether or not you want to climb the Giant or go through his eye like Ender did. So I have created a Giant here that you can climb up and stab through its eye. And then once you are in the eye, you can climb down through its body. And then there are rats here that you must overcome, just like the rats in Ender's Game. And I believe if you go in there, you can take a needle from the Giant's jacket and kill them. And that kills the rats. Okay, and then after that, you've gone through the Giant's house. You can go outside. And there's a footpath here. And if you walk along this, you will get to the playground that Ender met the kids at. And you want to go left first. And then in here, there's a bunch of different courses of action you can take. For example, if you want to choose to ride the merry-go-round, it says you are thrown off the merry-go-round. And if you want to use the monkey bars, your hands slip off the bars. And if you were to ride the slide, it breaks when you ride. And then these are all the children that were in the playground at the time. And you have the choice to kill the children here. And now that you've killed the children, you have to decide what you want to do with the bodies. So you could either move on or go back down this path, and I'll choose this path. And this brings you down to the river where he drowned the children, and you drown the bodies, and now you can move on with the game. So if you go back through the playground, there's another path on the left, which I will take. And this path will bring you to the clearing in the forest where the wolves were that looked like the children. And when you get to it here, you have the choice of 2 options. If you killed and drowned the children, which I did, you can press that button. But if you do not drown the children, you have to proceed through there. So, because I drowned the children, that changes my game mode so that the wolves inside here cannot harm me. If I didn't kill the children and tried to go in there, these wolves would have attacked me, and I would have been killed and sent back to the Giant's house. And you can hear them growling. And then once you get here, this is the well that was in the clearing. If you go down here, you have to press this button, and that just resets your game mode to the normal default one. And then you reach the end of the world, And to go into the end of the world, you press this button, and it tells you to type /warp end. So type that, and wait for it to load a little bit. And then this brings you to the castle with the tower. And if you go up into the tower, which is a little walk, once you go up into the tower, there's 2 more options to choose. Let me just turn my brightness up. And you want to press this button first. And that is a snake that forms because of the rug. And I'll use the needle from the giant's jacket. And then after you do that, you press the second button. And Ender hears, Ender, go meet your new commander immediately. And you're instructed to type warp ship. And this brings you to the ship of the Salamander army. And welcome to Salamander, Ender. And that is the game over. And then to go back to spawn, you just type /spawn and you restart the game. And that is basically it. Thank you for watching. Bye.